Hey, what's up? It's Todd, and today we're going to talk about how to get the relationship you want. Now, no two relationships are exactly the same, but the process I'm going to give you is going to show you step by step how to get to your ideal situation. The first piece of advice I'm going to give you is a little bit like a homework assignment, and what I want you to do is I want you to really think about what you think it is you want, both in terms of the girl you want, but also in terms of the relationship you want, okay? Not just what are her characteristics, but how do you want to interact with her? Do you want to spend every single day with her, or do you want to have some time apart from time to time? Do you want her involved in every parts of your life, or do you want parts isolated without her? What contributions do you want her to make? Do you want her to keep up the house and that kind of stuff? Do you want her to have a job and go make money? Think about it in terms of a lot of those things. Think about if you're going to travel, do you want her to travel with you? Is that a necessity for you, right? Also, do think about characteristics in her. Do you want her to be educated? Do you want her to be artistic? These types of things as well, all right? But it's important that you have a list, and I mean actually think about it and write down the list if you can, because the more you've structured it, the less you're going to be susceptible to just catching, whatever shiny thing catches your eye. And there's a very big difference between what girl kind of catches your eye at a glance and what girl you're going to be happy with in a relationship. There's a lot of things that will surprise you even with this list, but if you don't have the list, if you don't have a direction to start with, you're going to be really surprised, and the things you're going to be trying are going to be very, very random. I'm also going to encourage you to go one step further, which is instead of just asking what you want, ask yourself why. If you know that, you're going to have a deeper understanding. So now that you've made your list of what you're looking for and why, now I want you to go out and get a lot of experience and go find out if you were right or if there are areas where maybe you weren't so right. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to go out and you're going to date a lot of girls, and sometimes the thing that you thought you're looking for is something you're going to really like. Sometimes the thing you thought you're looking for is actually not even close to what you like, and it might even annoy you, bother you, you might become disdainful of it, that sort of stuff. I know for me personally, I had a particular image in my head of the type of girl I was looking for when I was young, coming out of college, that sort of thing. And I went and I dated girls like that, and I found certain things about them very, very boring, and certain things about dating them and the type of relationships they wanted very, very restrictive. And so over time I've evolved and come to realize that what I actually wanted was very, very different. And you're gonna find out the same thing. There may be things you think you want that you actually don't enjoy. There also may be things you never would have conceived that you would like that you're actually gonna like massively. So as you're going out and experimenting and getting into relationships with people, I want you to be very open to new experiences. If someone suggests something you've never tried or never thought of, as long as it's even a little bit palatable to you, be willing to say yes. Have the experience, find out if you enjoy it. If the girl's wants to do a long distance thing, you're not sure, you know what? Do it, who knows? Girl wants you to move in with her for a little bit, you know what? Maybe do it, who knows? If a girl wants to do have a threesome, do something a little sexual that you weren't so maybe into, go ahead and try it. As long as it doesn't violate your ethics or violate your moral barriers, go ahead, get some experiences, because you never know. A lot of the things that you're gonna end up really, really liking are things you might not have considered up front, okay? So first have an idea of what you want, then go out and test it and find out what it is you actually want, what it is you actually respond to, and what relationships make you the happiest. Not just within the relationship, but also outside of it. What makes you the happiest with your life as a whole. And so you want to start adjusting and growing that list from what you started with. Final point I want to make, put yourself first and value the experience over the resume. It's so easy to get caught up in oh, I like this one particular girl, so I'll end up in whatever type of relationship comes out of it. And it's so easy to come up with oh, she's a model, or oh, she has this degree, and something that you can brag about or that's good for your ego. But fundamentally, a relationship is about your experience of that relationship from day to day, all right? So you need to choose a relationship that you actually enjoy and the relationship that actually allows you to have the life you want, and not get caught up in, oh, I can't lose this one, or this validates my ego or something like that, okay? I can promise you, I've dated some of the most sought after girls in the world, and I didn't necessarily have the best relationships with them. I've also had girls that were, didn't have that crazy resume item, but who I really enjoyed the relationship and really had a good interaction, and they were better for my life. And I'll tell you right now, the good relationship, day to day in the experience, matters a lot more than whatever resume item you may be thinking of.